Hey guys, welcome to episode number 30 of OG Toys. I'm OG. Today we're taking a look at Lego Ninjago Samurai Mech. It's a 452-piece set. Your set number 9448 does come with 3 minifigs, 2 of which I'm almost positive are exclusive to this set. And they haven't been reintroduced into any other sets yet. So, you also get the Samurai X figure. Now this figure was available in a spinner pack a while ago. And of course you get her in this awesome set. So let's take a quick look at Samurai X. It's a great looking figure, has some really interesting pieces. I love the new face guard here, very Bushido, very samurai-ish. The golden horns are actually handles for a bucket, and the helmet, we've actually seen this helmet before from Lord Gargamon. The 4-armed version came with this new helmet piece. The chest armor, we've seen that in the Kendo figures. That's a really nice piece, excuse me. And it's also available in the Samurai minifig, which is a great figure to get and add them into the Ninjago theme. I could pot about 6 or 7 of them when that series came out, and it actually looks great in the Fire Temple. I will show you guys my full Ninjago setup with all the battle scenes and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. But let's take a look at her torso. She does have some really nice printing on her chest piece and her legs, and on the back you just have the fire emblem. She does feature double-sided printing as well. She has her calm face with a little smirk, and on the other side she's angry and she's got her teeth snarling at you. Very cool figure, really nicely done. And I'm sure we can use this headpiece. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this headpiece on some of my some custom figures I'm going to probably make. Really nicely done. Now your 2 snake figures that you get. Start off first here with Snake. Gotta love these names. It's a minifig that has a small little legs like the Hobbits do. Comes with a fang blade with that design logo on the bottom. It's quite nicely done, and the figure itself has some great detail. Like, take a look at the printed work on this chest. Really nice attention to the detail, and its face too. Face has like a stone, very hard look, and he's actually got some more printing on his head, his forehead. It looks just fantastic. Some more printing on the back, no double-sided printing on the face though, and he does have this nice headpiece, and you can tell it has some rock-like features on the front, extending all the way to the back. Awesome figure. Really liking the snake guys. They're done extremely well. And the other figure we got here is a Baitar. Don't know what to say about this figure. This figure, the color scheme is awesome. I love this new headpiece. It looks just fantastic. He looks very vicious. He's got the yellow eye there. On this side, looks like his eye has been scratched out. He's got the orange spikes all the way through the back piece. Really nice. It's got those darn midget legs again. And I just, not too crazy about the way this attaches. I mean, it just plugs in. As you can see on the neck piece here, it just plugs in. And it really sinks into the figure's chest. And the chest is really nice too. It's got some really good printing work. And on the back as well. So when you put that on, it does cancel out any articulation in the head. You can't move it left or right at all. And it does cover up some of the printing, especially on the back. But it is actually quite a nice figure. And maybe we'll do some custom work on this figure and see what we can do about that neck articulation. But pretty cool. Of course, you also get a catapult. And it flies quite far. You put a figure in there, some junk, whatever, and you can shoot that at the mech, or you put one of the snake guys in, you can pretend to shoot it at the mech to climb on top. It's got some nice stone pieces. Love those. And it's pretty cool overall design. Very basic though, but pretty nicely executed. Now we come to the main features, of course, of the set, which is the huge mech. Big fan of Lego robotics and mechs and stuff like that. I absolutely love Bionicles and some of the cool designs they did of that. Even Hero Factory has some nice stuff. But this mech, it's the first time I've seen the real samurai incorporation into a mech, especially from Lego, and it's really nice. Great use of stickers. First time I'm going to say that, well, maybe the second time, because Mines of Moria did have some great stickers in there too. But they got some really nice stickers here. Give it just a bit more of that textured leather look, especially on the sides here. Really nice. Gives it a lot more detail. And up on that panel as well. Some really neat pieces in here too. Like, take a look at the shoulder pads. It does have that front grille of a train, which is pretty darn neat. I love the articulated fingers. You got full movement here. He's got this massive claw. He's just going to do some damage to you and scratch you. Does have this nice little flag too. The head design, really interesting. If you look at the figure just as is, you almost picture eyes right there. You got the full helmet, horns, a little eyebrow emblem sort of. Really cool. And of course, a mech, a samurai mech, isn't a mech without a wicked sword. And that sword design is really nice. Some really good sculpted work onto that piece right there. And it just attaches right into the hand here. This one doesn't have any kind of claws, but you can extend it out and you can see it just attaches with a Technic pin right there. And you can just grasp it. Has a spinner on its chest, which is quite interesting. You do get 2 missiles, or you get a cannon launcher here, which is actually like a almost very reminiscent, and actually it is, from Pirates of the Caribbean, one of those sets where actually you just pull this back and you can shoot out a missile, which has quite a bit of impact. So please be careful if you're shooting that at your pets. Don't do that. Or your siblings that you don't like, or whatever the case. Be careful when you're shooting that. Then you got another little attachment here. It doesn't project anything, no projectiles, but it's almost like a little laser. The articulation this thing has, you got waist movement, which is very nice to see. You got some ratchet joints for the leg. You got a full ball joint on the ankle. Nothing in the knees, which is too bad. The arm articulation, you got the ball joints right there. If you're a Bionicle or a Hero Factor fan, you'll recognize these parts for sure. So not too bad of range of movement. Would have liked to have seen the arms be a little more detailed up here. But we can always customize that. Lego, you know, you can build and design whatever you want. It's got some jetpacks on the back. There you go. Now the cockpit. So this part here lifts up. And you can see you got a little cockpit inside. And you put Samurai X right in there. And we just put the figure in motion here. And there you go. The figure stays securely fastened inside. You got a bit of a face grill here to protect the figure. And there you go. Really interesting design. I really like the way they incorporated the red, the black, and gold. 3 awesome colors that look fantastic together. Now the one complaint I do have, unfortunately, the joints and the ankles are extremely loose. Let me know if that's happening with you guys. I think it's because it's so top heavy. Just sometimes it can't support all that weight. But you can get it in some pretty cool poses. As you can see, you can do all sorts of stuff. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any head articulation. That would have been really cool to see, but it would have been a little more difficult considering that is the opening cockpit. But all in all, this is a really nicely designed mech. Has some very cool features. I would definitely recommend purchasing this guy just for, you know, the samurai mech itself, and of course the snake guys. That one, a little disappointed, but I'm going to make some improvements to it, and I'm going to show you in an upcoming video what I've done to it. So actually, I did make some improvements in that figure, and it looks a heck of a lot better. But we'll save that for another time. Definitely rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate all the great support and feedback I've been getting from everyone. Lots of reviews coming soon. Take care, guys.